Hello and welcome back to Internet of Terms. This episode is called Save Your Every Byte, Number 2, Day-to-Day Data Diet. I'm Roy Benesef of Samsung Next Tel Aviv, where we're looking to help as many high-tech communities, startups, and people succeed, while we're also interested in investing in software and services startups. If that interests you, please visit samsungnextlv.com. As always, let's start with what we want to do today. Well, since this installment is a continuation of episode 17, it has the same motivation. Data costs money. Well, at least it does on metered networks, like 3G or LTE. And you must realize that in order to make the users happy, you need to be as frugal as possible with their money or you'll drive them away. How? Well, last time we talked about app size. If you missed it, please go and watch it now. This time, we'll talk about the second and more obvious part. Everybody understands that day-to-day usage needs to be efficient, but not everybody knows what to do in order to achieve the maximum efficiency. This is what we'll cover today. Once again, let's start with the basics. Since we're talking about network cost here, the first thing you should do is make sure to know when it costs nothing, like when the user is connected to a Wi-Fi. On these occasions, feel free to download a little bit more if it means that you'll use it later. But look out, never download something which is more than likely to go to waste, and conserve your user's battery. Downloading is battery intensive. And please pay attention, this does not make any sense if you do not have a way to cache what you're downloading. Following up on that precise point leads us to the next tip. Downloading something twice is wasteful of both battery and data plan. But in order to do anything about that, it is important to use caching and local storage, because otherwise you'll simply have no choice. It's worth mentioning that this might enable you to support some offline capabilities, which is encouraged pattern for premium user experience. Next up is how to download. The industry standard is polling, which I detest. However, if you're going to do it, at least be smart about that, with something like freshness headers. Moreover, downloading only the diff will be a major improvement, polling or otherwise. And of course, if you want to do it the right way, nothing beats FCM notifications that something changed or even FCM updates where applicable. Another point to make is that mobile flows are very different from other clients, so API design is key here to allow you to download only what the user wants and have asked for without anything extra. Make sure your backend manager and CTO know this fact. And following up on that, it might be good to bring up that there are a lot of new and exciting technologies you can use to help reduce the overhead, such as the already mentioned FCM push notifications, and new formats such as flat buffers, which have a far smaller payload, which makes them far more efficient in terms of network consumption and runtime. Okay, now we're done. Please join us next time for another installment of Internet of Terms. Bye bye!